Hi everyone. This week we're going to talk about some self-care interventions. And the one I'm going to talk about is habit trackers. Habit trackers can be a great way of looking at both useful and negative habits of yourself or clients. The first step is to get a notebook or a journal. Um, there's also a free downloadable PDF of a habit tracker template at developgoodhabits.com where I got this information from. This is the example that they have that you can download. This habit tracker is a monthly habit tracker, so it kind of just tallies up how many times you do something across a month for you to kind of compare sums. In the second step of developing your habit tracker, it's really important to think about values and determining what habits you want to track. So a space to fully push the strength-based perspective if you were to work through tracking those positive habits only, but it is also useful if you're wanting to compare those to addicted behaviors or other less useful behaviors that you're trying to track as well. I think they're great because they're simple. You can easily see what habits are more active than others. Some habit examples that you can track that are more positive is like tracking your physical exercise if you're going on walks or biking, hobbies that revolve around loved one, walks with pets, some mental relaxation and refocusing, thinking about mindfulness, or if you're attempting to meditate on a regular basis, you can track that. And then other hobbies, mine would be crafting, doing my needlepoint, stuff like that. And the third step of developing your habit tracker, this is when you're going to start tracking. Here's an example of a daily habit tracker where you're kind of inserting the habits into a schedule so that you can see at what times of the day you're doing something, if you're doing it regularly throughout the week. The fourth step, you have to analyze the results. You don't want to just track your habits and then make a new one the next month. You have to go back and revisit those results and see what they mean for your habit goals and what it means for your values. They're also useful to track changes across the months, going back and comparing your progress as you become more aware of those active choices. And then you can get back to what makes you happy. And here's a picture that makes me happy of a walk that made me happy with my cat on a leash that made me happy. Thanks so much for listening, and if you have any questions, here's my email.